Hello again and welcome to Tommy Travers' Gaelic football prediction. I'm going to do a prediction now on the Kildare Dublin match. It's in Kilkenny in Nolan Park. This is Kildare's home match, and the reason it's down there is because Newbridge is getting done up and it's all taken asunder now, so there can't be any match there. Kildare have no other ground that's good enough, so it's down in Nolan Park. So this is Kildare's home match against Dublin. Now, Kildare in the last match against Sligo, I went for them to win, and they were winning with a few minutes to go by 3 points, and it ended up a draw. Now, do you know what I mean? Kildare, I think a draw, in all honesty, to Sligo, I think was a fair result. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's a bit disappointed now with Kildare only getting a draw, but I think, in all honesty, it was a fair result. Roscommon could have won, or Sligo could have won it too, So I think overall, point each was a fair thing. So then last weekend, Dublin were playing Roscommon, and I think most people thought that Dublin had beat Roscommon, but I thought now so as well, even though I didn't do a prediction on it. But I have to say, I did sort of think Dublin would beat them. Now, I sort of thought that Roscommon had set up fairly defensive and that, but I didn't see only the highlights of the match, and I don't think they did set up that defensive, but they were in the lead for a good bit of the match. But coming near the end anyway, Dublin came back in the second half. I heard reports on it on the radio, and they didn't think Dublin were going to come back, but I was thinking they would come back in the second half. They always come back in the second half of these matches, and Roscommon never beat Dublin in the championship. So Dublin were in the lead by a point with only a few minutes to go, and Roscommon did equalise with them and got the draw. I think a draw was a fair result. Now, even though I only seen highlights of the match, and it's not good only seeing highlights, it's very hard to judge it. But it leaves all the teams now on 4 points, so it's after evening it up. But Kildare now anyway is taking on Dublin. So, for Kildare, I'm telling you, I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to chance a draw in this match. But Kildare are going to have to improve a lot in their last game against Sligo. They're going to improve a lot to get a draw out of it. Because Dublin, I think, they'd want to play worse than they did in the last match with Kildare. Now, they won that by 2 points, but they still won it. Do you know what I mean? Now, Kildare were winning for a lot of the game, but Dublin, like they always do, came back in the second half, and they went ahead, and Kildare weren't able to get the equaliser. Now, that match would have had to be decided. It would have had to be an extra time and penalties if it went that way. But with these matches now, it actually can end up in a draw. So I'm going to chance a draw anyway for Kildare and Dublin. Shinna will. Thank you.